body, speech, and mind held in perfect oneness. I send my heart along with the sound of the bell. May the hearers awaken from forgetfulness and transcend all anxiety and sorrow.
Ba nghiệp lắng thanh tịnh, gửi lòng theo tiếng chuông. Nguyện người nghe tỉnh thức, vượt thoát nẻo đau buồn.
Good morning, my dear brothers, sisters, and friends. I'm very happy to see many of you this morning. Today is Sunday, September 20th, 2015. Phải hôm nay 20 không? Phải không? When you look at the Buddha statue, when the Buddha practiced sitting meditation, the Buddha used to put the right hand on the top of the left hand. When we practice sitting meditation, if you are unable to sit as a full lotus position, you can try and practice and learn to sit half lotus. That means your left leg under your right leg. This is what you call right hand. This is what you call left hand. When we walk into the meditation hall or the Buddha hall, if we are mindful, we will learn to walk with our right leg first. If every morning when you step out of your house, if you're able to learn and remind yourself, try to take your first step out of the house, out of your home, by your right step, on your right leg. It means it's always remind us, try our best to do anything that's called right. In Buddhism, we try to practice and learn something that's reality in our daily life. We never want something wrong to us. Then that means we always try to practice something to call right to others first. We want others to treat us well. Let us treat them well first. Every day, we never, if that day is, is the upside down day, we say, I don't know what's wrong with me today. So that means we never want anything to be wrong, even small. When we put shoes, we put on our shoes. Then we always put things nice and neat in order. We never want opposite. Right shoe must on the right leg. Left shoe on the left leg. What does that mean? We want things to be in order and right. The pants must wear under, the shirt on your top, pants underneath. We cannot put things opposite. So when we wake up every morning, first thing we wake up, we get off the bed, we go directly to the washroom and do our private things first, like wash our face, brush our teeth, etc. And then we will do something else after that. We don't have the schedule, but that order has been set up as a human. Then as a human, what is already become the nature of us? Do something right. Because if we have done something right, even when we have a short life, there is nothing to regret, because we have done and lived the best. I travel a lot. I met a lot of members, brothers, sisters, friends around the world. And every single of them give me a lot of inspire, admire, because I can see the intent to live good in each of them. Of course, we are human, we're not perfect, but at least we have tried the best in our daily life to do something positive. If we are cooking for someone, of course we want to make some food that people like it. That's why we put all our attention to cook. Just cooking, we have to cook in that way. Then why don't we learn and live and treat people with all our attention like that? Sometimes things, it's happened right in front of us, but we did not pay attention much. It's all right for us to wear fancy clothes, to make up for ourselves, make ourselves look nice. It's all right. But let's do something else. Come back and take good care for our spiritual. The way we treat, the way we live. So it's called the best. Not perfect, but at least we are the best. Every day we grow up. Don't think once a year you receive an age. We are moving older every day. But sometimes we're growing with just the physical, but not here. Right here, still the same. Nothing improved, nothing grow up, nothing changed. And that not balance. Sometimes Vietnamese people used to say, oh, you are old with your age, but you never old with your thinking. So therefore, I would like to offer you 4 words that you can carry with your life. And this is what I practice since I'm young. Try to do right. Try to do truth. That means when you do something right, doesn't mean you lie, or you fake, or you pretend, but it is truly come from your heart. Sometimes to transform a negative person, people who are very hard to deal, just live with your truth. Come to them exactly who you are. Sometimes you don't have to do anything. You don't have to be pretend, to be fake. Just truly present yourself to that person by who you are. Why people have no trust for people? Because each of us, we have sunglasses to put on. We have a mask. We are not really truly show our real face. That's why a lot of people stress. They hate their life. They hate this life because they feel that around them there is nothing called truth. So what can we invest for the life, for the society? We don't need to wait until we become a saint, a holy person. Just be who we are, truly live for ourselves, for our family. Automatically, we invest the truth, the beauty to life. Not because we have a short hand, then we won't do anything. If we have short hand, we can do something within our capacity. A little boy, a little girl, they cannot cooking, but they can help us to set up the dishes, set up the table. So therefore, in this life, no one is useless. The point is, do we know how to use it or not? When I was in Vietnam, each of the monks, we have the arming bowl. We use that daily for lunch. If we have the broken one, we don't throw it away. We use strings, grab it, and we use as the pot to plant trees and plants in the small little arming bowl. You know, in Vietnam, family who have family members pass away, and they used to put the white band on their head and they wear a lot of white clothes. After they finish 49 days, we ask them to give us those clothes and those fabrics. We don't burn or we don't throw them away. We try to put everything together, but be a piece of fabric and cut for monks' clothes. You are afraid of white, you may throw it, you may burn it, but as a monk at that time, the temple very poor. So we have nothing, we have no fabric. Then we ask you to give us those. We put little tiny pieces together into a big piece of fabric and we cut clothes for us. In this temple, I also try to share and teach all the young monks, young kids to live in that way. We don't waste. Because even we have a lot, but still don't waste. This is what we call know how to live with appreciations. Learn to appreciate whatever people have done for us. Live with the right, live with the truth. And the key to success for your future, for your life, is to be patient. If you have no patience, you cannot do anything. That's why in Vietnamese tradition, the newly wedded couple, they exchange the rings in the wedding ceremony. In all traditions, they exchange the rings to inform their love, to inform the accepting each other as husband and wife. But in Vietnamese tradition, we do not call a wedding ring with any other name than nhận. When people talk about, oh, I'm going to the jewelry store to buy a pair of nhận, and they know that this person get ready to marry. Nhận means patience, the ring of patience. So when you put that ring on your finger, make sure it reminds you all the time, be patient for each other. As a monk, we don't have nhận, we don't have the ring, but we have the rope. This robe we wear also symbolizes for patience. This is the piece of land, the piece of land. No matter what kind of praising or blaming people put on us, we still take them all. Learn to practice, live like the ground, the earth. Can take different kind of waters. Even if it's dirty or clean, we still take it. The ground also take it. So as a regular daily life, you have your ring to remind you to be patient. As a monastic, we have the robe to remind us to be patient. What else you can take with you? Your heart. Because if we don't have, we do something for others without our heart, things cannot contain love in there and cannot last long. We have the eyes to see. We have the ear to hear. We have the heart to feel. So when you see something wrong, your heart feels right away. It needs help. That person needs help. When you hear someone yelling, screaming, crying, you hear it, you feel it. You come there and give you support. So live with your right, your truth, your patience, and your heart. If the heart stops beating, we die. This life, if we have no love, no compassion, no loving kindness, this life will turn very dark, very suffering. You can see that if you do something for someone, if you're happy to do it, your things will look different. If you don't like it, you have to do it, your things become something. It's all come from your heart. If you do with all your love, your attention, things look different. If you do with your anger, with your upset, things also look different. And if your heart tells you, stop a minute, reflect back what you have done, and you will see. Sometimes I travel. After one weekend of travel to give lecture around, I come back home. I receive something very simple. But I can feel a lot of love in that gift. Because I know the moment I am somewhere, there is a place people direct their mind, their heart to me. They send me a gift. Like yesterday, after a week away from home for lecturing in the United States, I come back home, I receive a box. You know what's inside there? Some peanut candies, some seaweed, and one brown rope. That peanut candy and the seaweed, we have it here too. Or you can buy, it's very cheap. But I look at the postage they pay. It's $50. And I told one of the lady in the temple, the container in here is nothing. But the love in this box is tons. So try to reflect things when people give you in that way. Then you open your heart to appreciate them. And remember, if you have the feelings for others, they also can feel the same way as you do. So in this life, what is the prayer in Buddhism mean? Bring your good wish, and that will become the energy of the good wishes to protect you, to bring you to the destination that you want to be. Prayer in Buddhism doesn't mean you just ask the Buddha to help without any practicing. Like if you read carefully the book, the chanting that this morning we chant. I vow every single step I make, even washing the dishes, washing my clothes, light the incense to the Buddha, bowing to the Buddha, I vow to do every single tiny thing like that wholeheartedly in order to gain the true peace. So peace or happiness is creating by us. Depends on how we practice. So today I would like to offer you 4 words. Every time when you travel to somewhere, you wish to buy some souvenir. Then every week when you come to temple, bring some words to put in your pocket, put into your mind. And if weekly like that, you have the whole bag of diamonds. Because all the good words, all the good practice is more valuable than a diamond money. Because diamond cannot relieve suffering. Good words able to relieve suffering. If you're unable to, if you get angry, you want to explode, and you know that once you explode, things will not be like this anymore. Help you to come back, find yourself a spot, calm yourself. You will save the environment. You will save the situation a lot. And every single time like that, you will thank to the practice of patience. Without patience, we are unable to do anything. Especially, you still have a long life to go, a long way to go. Then make sure you have patience. Once you have patience, things will be better. Thank you so much for your listening. I hope you enjoy your weekend.
Body, speech, and mind held in perfect oneness. I send my heart along with the sound of the bell. May the hearers awaken from forgetfulness and transcend all anxiety and sorrow.
Ba